It's another day, another color pop. And for today's video, guys, I am so excited because we'll be reviewing the brand new Flower Gleam and Glow. This is the Tangled collection in collaboration with ColourPop. I absolutely love the Tangled movie. So you guys want to see what this collection is all about? Did they actually do it justice? Well, then definitely keep on watching. Alright guys, so I went ahead and zoomed on in because I just want to dive straight into this collection. This is the first video that I'm filming coming back from my Creator and Friends event. And let me tell you,
I'm exhausted. So
we're going to dive right into it. But I am going to do like a chatty get ready with me where I play with a lot of new makeup that I got and tell you guys all about the trip. So just stay tuned. That is going to be coming later this week. But I was so excited when ColourPop reached out and was like,
hey, we have a new Disney collab. Do you want to get it?
I'm like, do you even need to ask? Like, of course I want it. And then when they announced it was Tangled, I freaked out because I love Tangled so much. So let me go ahead and dive straight on in to the Tangled palette right here. First off, the outside packaging is beautiful. This is the Best Day Ever palette. And let me tell you guys what this palette is all about. The Best Day Ever palette. Live your princess dreams with this limited edition Disney palette. Create endless looks of 12 magical shades inspired by your fave Tangled characters. Our ultra pigmented pressed powder formula is long lasting, applies evenly, and blends like a dream for an effortless application. This features 4 finishes: matte, metallic, matte sparkle, and purulescent glitter. Now, first off, this outside packaging is just so cute. I love the lanterns. I love the way that they did the stars, the way she did like the suns on her like wall and everything. And they open the color store on the inside. This palette is beautiful. Like, it definitely is the Tangled theme palette. Like, you can see it within the colors. There's a lot of yellows and purples in that movie. And I just think it's so beautiful. The names in here are really beautiful. The names in here are perfect. Like, I think they did a really good job with the color story. Now, I do want to let you guys know, they also decided to release a pastel. This is going to be a pocket hairbrush. First off, pastel. Adorable. I actually kind of like they did the pocket hairbrush. I don't really know how often I would get a use out of this right here, but it does come with like a little mirror along with a little brush. It's cute, but it's also like really like kid-like. Like, realistically, where would I use this? It's very kid-like, but I do think it's cute. And that's also part of the collection. On here, it says that this is a stay flawless on the go with a 2-in-1 pocket hairbrush mirror featuring everyone's favorite chameleon, Disney's Pascal. And then also with this collection, they did decide to release a Glitterly Obsessed. This is going to be the Glitterly Obsessed floating lantern product that says, you'll be obsessed with our ready-to-use Peachy Curl Body Glitter Gel that sparkles just like the floating lights. Now, for me personally, I have told you guys time and time again, I don't like this product only because it's not that it's not pretty. It's just that it takes forever to get off. Like, I put it on my hand as a swatch, as you guys can see. It took forever to get off. It is just not a product that I like working with. I don't really ever use these products at all. It's great like if you're going to like a festival. This is perfect for like a festival, but I don't go to festivals, so I would never really get a use out of it. It's a really beautiful color. I will say these do dry out over time. It takes a long time for them to dry out, but they do dry out over time. But they're really pretty nonetheless. I just don't ever get used to them. I know a lot of people are obsessed with them. I wish I could be one of them, but I'm not. So I just kind of wish they would just get away from this, personally, in my opinion, but I could see why everybody else liked them. So for me, I'm not going to use this product today, but I did want to show you guys about it. So I'm going to go ahead and pass that along. And like I said, I do think the pastel brush is really cute, but again, that's not something I'm going to be using in today's video. So with that said, we do have a few other products to go over, but I'll go over that whenever we move on to that category. But I'm so excited to dive into the Tangled palette right here. I was so excited. Like I said, when they reached out and was like, do you want to get this new Disney collection? They didn't even tell me what the Disney collection was. They just said that they wanted to send it to me. And I was like, anything Disney? Y'all can just send it to me because I am so down for anything Disney. I obviously love Disney. I work at Disney. And I've been going to Disney since I was in my mother's belly. Like, even before I was a thought, I was going to Disney. Because my mom worked at Disney long before I was even a concept. And so I literally grew up in a Walt Disney World style. I literally grew up at Disney. So, I will always say yes. And Tangled, I love Tangled. I think the movie is so cute. I don't know if you guys have ever got a chance. They have a the Happily Ever Fireworks show over at Magic Kingdom. They took it away for a time being, and then they saw how much negative feedback they got from taking away the Tangled, the Happily Ever After show. So they brought it back. And when they brought it back, it was a huge hit. But there's a segment in the Happily Ever After show. I'm going to do just one eye look today. I'm going to go into this shade right here called Mother Knows Best. We're going to go into this right here. And it also has a little sparkle to it. There's a little segment in the Happily Ever After show where they do a little like love, happily like in love segment. And it starts off with like the Lion King and, Olaf saying some people are worth melting for. And then they go into You'll Be in My Heart from Phil Collins from like the Tarzan movie. And every time I hear that song, I always think of my dad, because I know my dad was a big Phil Collins fan when I was growing up as a child. So I just remember always hearing Phil Collins. And You'll Be in My Heart just reminds me of my dad a lot. So it always makes me emotional. I always cry at freaking Happily Ever After. But they end the love segment of floating lanterns going up the castle. They sing All I See Is Lights song. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful song. It's such a beautiful song. It's such a beautiful portion of the fireworks show. Just seeing the like floating lanterns, like physically just going up the castle, and it just ends with like one, and then it moves on to like the Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff like that. Super cool show. I love it. If you guys have never seen Happily Ever After, I highly recommend seeing it whenever you're at Magic Kingdom. But if you don't have a way to go to Magic Kingdom, it's on YouTube. It's such a beautiful fireworks show. I cry every time. So I always have loved the Tangled movie. That it was so cute. I know they were doing a live action version of it, but I believe it did get scrapped, or at least get put on hold. Such a beautiful, beautiful, fun movie. And Pascal, like, oh my God, I love Pascal. The little chameleon is adorable. I'm going to go into a shade right here called Magic Hair. I tried to wear my braid like that, except mine doesn't glow, and I go, flowers gleam and glow. Let your power shine. Heal what has been hurt. Okay, I'm sure you guys do not want me here to sing the whole song, because best believe I would. I will say I absolutely love when ColourPop does mattes with sparkle in it. For some reason, they're always my favorite. They're so pretty. And this one definitely has it, and I freaking love it. All right, right next to that, I'm going to go into the shade right here called Lost Princess. I don't know if you guys know this, but Disney always does like a lot of Easter eggs to their previous movies, which I think is actually really cool. And in the Frozen movie, when Anna has her coronation, you can actually see Rapunzel and Flynn for like 2 seconds show up to show the respects. And I just absolutely love how they do that. I remember there's like also like, I forgot what movie it was, but like you can see Belle in her movie, Belle's movie, you can actually see Belle in one other, I think it's in Hunchback of Notre Dame, you can actually see Belle walking. Like, I love that they do that. Like, the little tiny moments they give nods to each other. Just like there's always been that theory that Anna and Elsa's parents are actually Tarzan's parents, and that he is related to them because, like, they went on a mission to go find a cure for Anna. Their ship crashes. They go ashore, and they're saying that's where Tarzan's filmed, but then like you also see the boat on the bottom of the ocean. That's where Ariel finds the boat. If they really are all correlated, that's some genius thinking, because you're talking about the early 90s all the way to now that they're like putting everything together. You know what I mean? I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. So funny, because I was telling Paige, I played this game called Disney Dream My Valley. I'm gonna go into the shade right here called All Those Days right here. I played Disney Dream My Valley, and in the game you get to play with all the Disney characters. And there are some characters I don't care for anymore because of how annoying they are in the Disney Dreamlight game. So like for me, playing with Mother Gothel is just so annoying, because she just sits there and like she insults you all day, which I get it, it's her character, but like it gets annoying over time. You know, just like I think it was when Kristoff's character gets annoying. I'm gonna go into this shade right here called Blondie, because every time like you walk up to him, I get that's supposed to be a compliment, but he always says, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? I'm just like, I get it's a compliment, but I'm also just like, really? That's kind of mean. I don't know. I take it as meanly. Okay, I'm just going to put this right here. This palette is just so pretty to work with. And then kind of like right between that shade, I'm going to go into Live Your Dream. This beautiful like icy lavender purple shade. So pretty. And we're going to put that literally right here in the center. I think I might take a little bit, like just a little bit of Stolen Crown. It's going to be one of the pearlescence glitters. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of these. But I think I might also just kind of tap it like right in the center as well, just to add a little extra pop. This is going to be the eye look right here. It's super, super, super easy. I just want to kind of capture the essence of Tangle on the eye. I don't want it to be anything too complicated, but it's really pretty. It's very just soft and effortless. It doesn't really take too much to do. Plus, working with these shadows, I already knew that these shadows are going to be kind of light in pigment because they are going to be more in the pastel base, and anything pastel just tends to be very light in pigment anyway. And I don't want to wear a lash today, so I want it to be something very easy, something you can just kind of do on the go and then just go from there. So I'm going to do the other eye off camera. We're going to come back to do the highlighter and the lips. Alrighty, so now the eyes are pretty much done. We are going to go ahead and go in. I'm just going to use mascara today because I want to do something very simple. We're going to go into the liquid highlighters along with finishing off the eye look and the lips. So there's actually 2 liquid highlighters in this collection. They're going to be called liquid, oh my god, liquid highlight. So we're going to have the shade right here. This is going to be called Mother Gothel. And then we also have this beautiful shade called I See the Light right here. Look at how cute these are. These are so adorable. And these say, get glowing with our dewy liquid highlighter in white opal and warm golden duochrome hues inspired by Disney's Mother Gothel and Rapunzel's hair. So I'm going to see if I can mix both of them together because I feel like it'd be kind of nice. So we're going to take Mother Gothel. I always feel like I have like a little bit of a lisp whenever I say it. Mother Gothel. Gothel? Gothel. Oh my, do it? Mother Gothel. Gothel. Mother Gothel. Mother Gothel. I can't say it any other way. Mother Gothel. Okay, well, you know, we're just, I think that's how it's said. We're going to take it, put like a little dot right here. I'm not the biggest fan of liquid highlighter just because I do have to heavily set my face. So I really don't know how this is going to work, but we're just going to still go for it anyway. Like I said, I'm taking both shades to mix it because, like, why not? So we're just going to go tap and then tap. And then I think I'm just going to blend out with my fingers. A really distinct shape. Give me a little bit of my sponge to blend it in. See, this is why I don't like liquid highlighter on top of like setting powder, but I don't have a choice because at the end of the day, I have to set my face. So for me, this just kind of like just gets patchy. Just gets patchy and it just kind of like blends in. People who are able to make like liquid highlighter work on top of setting powder, I envy those. But for me, for some reason, it just never really looks good. Plus the color is just, it's pretty, but it doesn't give me the vibrant glow that I look for in terms of like a liquid highlighter. I'm going to take a little bit more on this side. See if I can maybe make it pop just a little bit more. Okay, so this is looking, it's not my favorite because they don't really do much to highlight the face. It's more, it gives me more of a luminous glow than anything else. It's not my favorite. Yeah, definitely not my favorite. All right, now we're gonna go back into this palette because I'm gonna take the shade called Eugene right here. We're just gonna lightly buff that underneath my waterline, very, very lightly. We're doing, like I said, a very easy eye look today. So we're gonna go in with this. We're gonna place it just right under here. Take a little bit of 18th birthday and we're gonna apply that just slightly underneath that. I will say there's a lot of kick up in the pan, just so you guys know, so there's a lot of fallout on the face as well. Okay, so I just went with 2 ColourPop eyeliners. I went with like a pastel purple and like a pastel yellow. Purple on the outside, yellow on the inside. I feel like you really can't tell the difference between the two, which is okay. So to finish off this eye look, we're gonna go into the shade right here called Max. And we're gonna put that in the inner corner along with our brow bone highlight. And then we're gonna move on to the lips. I'm just gonna take this. I'm just going to lightly place this just right here. It has a little tiny shift to it and fallout to it as well. Okay, so last but not least, we do have their ultra glossy lip. We have actually 3 different shades, and it says, swipe on our high shine smoothing, never sticky gloss inspired by Rapunzel, Pascal, and Flynn Rider, and prepare to be obsessed. Infused with hyaluronic acid, plum and sweet cherry oil for nourished pout, our flexible paddle applicator applies a perfect plush layer that looks and feels amazing. So there's going to be 3 different shades. We do have a pastel shade, which is going to be this beautiful, like light, sheer, like minty green. So it's going to look like this. I'm going to swatch these for you guys so you guys can see. I kind of have a little bit of like a green, yellow, like undertone to it. It's really pretty. It has a wonderful scent. So this is going to be the shade Pastel. Then we have Rapunzel shade. This is going to be more of like a milky pink with a little bit of purple undertone to it. It's still going to be really sheer, so you could definitely still see like your lip liner or lipstick underneath it. Really pretty shade. Then we do have Flynn Rider, which is actually more of their neutral brown undertone lip gloss. This is gonna be the most I feel like out of all three, like the most wearable shade, because you can definitely wear this by itself, but it's gonna pair really beautifully on top of like a nude lip. I think this is the one we're gonna be going for today. It does have a little bit of a metallic shift to it, so it has a little bit of like a sparkle. I really do think it's pretty. So I'm gonna wipe this off, but we're gonna go in with this today. So for lip liner, I'm gonna go into the Double Tap from ColourPop. I'm gonna line my lips with this. I absolutely love ColourPop lip liners. And I'm gonna go in with the Flynn Rider gloss right on top of that. So pretty. All right, so this is gonna be the final look right here. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys out and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on the Disney collaboration with Tangled. Back what once was mine, what once was mine. Damn it. My hair did not glow, which means I did not succeed. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I think this is such a super cute collection. So first off, we do have the Tangled. We do have the Best Day Ever palette. I think this palette's adorable. Is it the most wowing formula in the world? No, it's not. But it's still super cute for what it is. I think if you were looking for a Tangled themed palette, you are going to find that in this. From the color story to the packaging to the shade names, it is just a beautiful representation of Tangled. Like, I can literally see this in here. I think the only thing I probably would add is maybe just one green shade to represent Pascal. But other than that, I think it's absolutely beautiful. The formula is nice. Like the mattes are pigmented. They do blend away a little bit easily, and the shimmers are really pretty. Like ColourPop does have a really nice formula. It's not my favorite in the world, but it's still really nice for what it is. So for me, this is definitely a yes. I absolutely do enjoy this. The two liquid highlighters, honestly, I probably would pass on these just because I don't really care for liquid highlighter, and that's just more of a me thing. I'm not saying that these don't perform, but they're just not really for me. Like, the colors are not really colors I would go for. They do have a little bit of a dual chrome shift. I don't really see it, and it just looks like I have like a luminous glow more than like a highlight, which isn't a bad thing. It's just I like more of a glow. I like more of like an actual glow. I want to be able to turn my head and you go, wow, that's a stunning highlighter, and I don't really get that with these. So if I had to choose, I personally would pass on these. I don't really think that they're worth it, but I don't really think they're worth it, but I think the packaging is super cute. Then we do the three little lip glosses. I think the ultra lip glosses are really nice. I think ColourPop has definitely stepped up their game when it came to their lip glosses. The color story is really nice. The formula is really nice. They have a nice high shine with a little pigmentation to them. Sheer, but they're also really buildable. I really do enjoy these. The Glitterly Obsessed, easy pass for me just because I don't like this type of product. I just feel like this just gets everywhere. It's super messy, so I'd pass on this. And I think the brush is cool. Like, the brush is really cool. Don't really know I get much use out of it. It's kind of more of like a kiddie product to me than anything else, but it is really cute for what it is. So looking online, I can see that the full collection is $99. I personally don't think it's worth $99. I think it's probably worth like $75 in my opinion. I think that maybe if they exchange the brush for like a different color powdered highlighter, and like the Glitterly Obsessed for like maybe a Super Shock shadow, and maybe added in and change like some of the liquid highlighters to powder highlighters, I feel like this could really be a fantastic collection. I think it's super cute for what it is. I'd absolutely buy it with my own money. I just feel like it's not really worth the price point in my opinion. ColourPop, thank you so much for sending this my way. These items are available right now on ColourPop's website. I get asked all the time if I have a code. I do not have a code, but Allie Glines does. So whenever you guys use code Allie, it does go to her, but I don't really care because at the end of the day, I'd rather you guys save your money. So whoever code you want to use, save that coin, especially in today's market. So with that said, guys, I'll have all the details about this collection listed down below, but that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already. So I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's Art for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.